All right, Taurus, let's get into your reading. So, the message coming in strong today is this, and I need you to receive it fully. Congratulations, because what you have been longing for is already yours, and the offer is real. The energy around you right now is golden, it is abundant, and it is unmistakably aligned. This person is stepping forward with something you have desired, and Spirit says the timing is perfect. Angel number 1111 is stamped across this entire reading, and that is pure divine confirmation. What is being placed in front of you was never accidental. It was orchestrated by something greater. The alignment between your desire and what is arriving could not be more precise, and the cards confirm. Every signal points toward reception, toward welcoming in exactly what your soul has been calling toward itself. You have been patient, you have been faithful, and now the universe is responding with open hands. The vibration surrounding this offer is pure, and it matches the frequency you have been holding quietly. Let us come in close today because the cards are reflecting something truly beautiful back to you. Our first card is the Page of Cups, and this opens the reading with tenderness and sincerity. The Page of Cups carries a gentle offering, a gift wrapped in emotional honesty and quiet devotion. This person is approaching with an open heart, presenting something they held, waiting for the right moment. The Page of Cups does not arrive with games or hidden agendas. The intention here is pure. What they carry toward you is delicate. It is an offering born from genuine admiration and respect. The sincerity behind their gesture is rare, and the cards confirm it is rooted in something authentic. You are not imagining the warmth you sense from them. It is real and it is deliberate. Their offering has weight to it, substance beneath the surface, and it was prepared with you in mind. The next card is the Sun, and it floods this entire reading with radiant and undeniable confirmation. The Sun is the highest affirmation in the deck. It is a resounding yes to everything you asked. Whatever you prayed for in silence, whatever you wished for, the answer has arrived and it is favorable. Radiant and overflowing, the offer coming toward you is abundant, genuine, and fully aligned with your path. Joy is not something you have to chase anymore. It is walking directly into your life right now. Warmth and certainty radiate from this card, confirming that what you desire already has your name on it. No room for doubt remains in this spread. It is total clarity bathed in golden and unstoppable light. Abundance is not arriving someday. It is here, and the cards want you to absorb that fully today. The season of scarcity is ending, and what replaces it is warmth that stays and does not withdraw. The weight of waiting is lifting from your shoulders, and in its place, celebration is forming all around. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, and this grounds the reading in something solid and tangible. The Three of Pentacles represents collaboration, mutual effort, and the building of something meant to endure. This offer is not fleeting. It is structured with care, and it is designed for long-term stability. What is being presented has foundation behind it, thought behind it, and devotion carefully woven through every layer. The Three of Pentacles confirms this is not a whim. It is a carefully constructed invitation for you. Quietly and deliberately, they have been building toward this moment, and now the offer stands fully complete. The craftsmanship behind their intention is visible, and it reflects a love that builds rather than burns. The 1111 energy stamped across this reading, loud and clear, tells me divine timing is fully active. Nothing about what is being offered to you is random, coincidental, or happening by any kind of chance. The universe handpicked this moment for you, and every card that landed today confirms it without hesitation. You did not stumble into this blessing. It tracked you down, and it arrived when you needed it. You are standing at the entrance of something beautiful, something destined, and the door is already wide open. The offer is real, the desire is mutual, and the confirmation from Spirit today could not be louder. What you have been holding space for, deep in your heart, is now materializing right before your eyes. Receive this with open arms, because it was always meant to find you, and the timing is now. Now, let us go deeper into this, because I need to speak directly to what lives inside you. You have been standing on the edge of something extraordinary, and part of you already senses it. The anticipation living in your chest is not anxiety. It is your spirit recognizing what belongs to you. For a long time, you wondered if patience would be rewarded, and today the answer is yes. Your faith was tested in ways most would not survive, and yet here you stand, completely whole. The doubt that crept in during quiet seasons, the whisper that said it was never coming, it lied. You kept going when everything around you suggested stopping, and that endurance defines who you are now. Our first card is the Nine of Pentacles, and this reflects abundance you cultivated entirely on your own. The Nine of Pentacles honors independence, earned security, and the dignity of standing tall without needing rescue. You created stability from chaos, planted gardens where nothing was supposed to grow, and they bloomed beautifully. The wealth you carry is not only material, it is emotional and spiritual and earned through quiet labor. You never begged for what you deserved. You kept showing up, and that consistency shaped who you became. The Nine of Pentacles confirms your worth was never dependent on receiving. You already embodied abundance alone. Quiet pride lives in how far you traveled without applause, without validation, and without guarantees of return. Your hands built this foundation. Your discipline sustained it, and you stand on ground that cannot shake. The independence you wear is not armor. It is evidence of a soul that learned to thrive alone. Nobody handed you the peace you carry. You forged it through trial, and that makes it unbreakable. The next card is the High Priestess, and she speaks to the intuition pulsing through your veins. The High Priestess governs inner knowing, wisdom that does not require proof. It feels and it knows. You have felt this shift approaching for weeks, a stirring in your gut that kept whispering, soon. Your intuition has been remarkably sharp lately, picking up signals your rational mind tried to dismiss. Every gut instinct you followed, every quiet knowing you trusted, was guiding you toward this exact moment. You sensed the offer before it materialized. You felt the warmth before it arrived, and you recognized it. Trusting yourself has not always been easy, especially after seasons where trust was broken by others. The fact that you still listen to your inner voice, despite everything, is a testament to your strength. Your spiritual antenna is sharper than you give yourself credit for, and the cards validate that fully. What lives in your gut is sacred navigation, and it has been steering you toward exactly this threshold. The inner compass you doubted for so long was correct every single time, and the cards celebrate that. Then we have the Ace of Wands, and this card ignites something deeply personal within your core. The Ace of Wands represents raw desire, creative fire, and the spark of something new being born. You feel it rising, don't you? That expanding heat inside your chest, the hunger for what finally matches. The desire you carry is not desperation, it is clarity, and it burns with the precision of knowing. You know what you want, you recognize what you deserve, and settling below that is no longer acceptable. The Ace of Wands confirms the fire within you is not reckless, it is sacred and intentional. Your passion has been dormant for too long, protected behind walls you built during the harder seasons. That flame never extinguished, though. It waited patiently beneath the surface, and now it rises with force. The hunger you feel is permission from your own soul, telling you that receiving is safe this time. You spent so long giving without expecting return, and now your spirit is asking you to finally accept. You stand at this threshold as a complete person, not lacking, not desperate, and not searching from emptiness. The readiness in your spirit is unmistakable, and the cards confirm you are positioned perfectly to receive. Everything you endured was preparation, every wound was refinement, and now you emerge as the version who receives. Who you are today is not who you were when this journey began, and the cards honor it. Your heart is open, your instincts are sharp, your desires are clear, and the universe has taken notice. What is about to meet you will recognize your frequency instantly because you already vibrate at its level. Okay, let us go ahead and get into what is happening on their side of this energy. The inner world of this person is entirely consumed by what they feel, and it centers on you. Their emotions are not scattered or uncertain. They are focused and pointed in one clear direction. What is unfolding inside them is not infatuation. It is a grounded emotional commitment taking shape. They spent time examining what they feel, testing it against every doubt, and it passed every one. The clarity they carry about you, unshakable and total, is unlike anything they have experienced before. Their heart selected you with a certainty that the rational mind could not override, no matter what. Our first card is the Knight of Cups, and this mirrors exactly what drives them from within. The Knight of Cups is romantic devotion in motion, a heart that has chosen and will not waver. This person carries you in their thoughts like a prayer, constant and reverent, and impossible to release. The feelings they hold are overwhelming in the best way, flooding them with warmth they cannot explain. The Knight of Cups tells me they rehearse how to approach you, perfecting words that never suffice. Their devotion is not performative, it lives in quiet moments, when your name crosses their mind uninvited. Waking thoughts begin with you already present, and those thoughts color every decision they make throughout. Tenderness defines their posture toward you, and it carries a weight that surprises even them with depth. The intensity of what they feel did not build gradually. It arrived fully formed and left them breathless. No part of this affection was manufactured. It emerged organically and now occupies every corner of awareness. The next card is the Emperor, and this reveals the structure behind what they are building internally. The Emperor represents stability, protection, and the desire to provide something lasting and unshakable for you. Temporary intentions are nowhere in this energy. They are constructing something meant to endure beyond any season. What drives them is a fierce protective instinct, a need to shelter what they consider sacred. The Emperor confirms they view you as irreplaceable, and that recognition reorganized their entire list of priorities. Decisions that once centered on personal comfort now orbit exclusively around what brings them closer to you. Their inner world restructured itself around your presence, and that shift happened naturally, without resistance or force. The foundation they are laying internally is not fragile. It is reinforced by intention and emotional maturity. Every pillar of their plan includes you at the center, and that placement was chosen with absolute clarity. The desire to be your steady ground is not controlling. It is born from respect and deep admiration. At the center of their motivation, unmovable and firm, sits the belief that you deserve real consistency. Providing for you emotionally is not obligation to them, it is privilege, and they guard that position fiercely. Then we have the Six of Cups, and this card reveals something tender and deeply rooted within. The Six of Cups speaks to nostalgia, innocent connection, and a love that feels like returning home. What they feel for you carries a familiarity that defies logic, as if their soul recognized yours. The connection does not feel new to them. It feels ancient and wrapped in a comfort they trust. The Six of Cups confirms they associate you with safety, with peace, and with love completely untainted. Their inner child responds to your energy, the part that still believes in pure and unguarded affection. Memories involving you replay with a golden filter, each one treasured, each one reinforcing what they know. The warmth they associate with you is unlike anything they have felt, and it heals old wounds. What the cards reveal about their inner world, without any doubt, is a person completely anchored. No confusion exists within them, no second guessing, and no divided attention pulling them elsewhere at all. Their certainty about you is absolute, and it operates on a frequency that logic alone cannot access. Their emotional investment is total, unwavering, and backed by a sincerity the cards confirm without question. Every thought bends toward you, every intention aligns with you, and their inner compass points only your way. The devotion unfolding within them is not temporary. It is the kind of certainty that reshapes entire lives. So the energy shifts now from what they feel into what they are actively doing about it. Come in close because the movement happening on their end is deliberate and already well underway. This is not wishful thinking on their part. Steps are being taken and plans are being executed. The transition from feeling to doing has already occurred, and what follows is concrete and visible. They crossed the threshold from hesitation into commitment, and there is no turning back from here. Every move from this point forward is calculated, intentional, and aimed squarely at reaching you directly. Our first card is the Two of Wands, and this confirms they are mapping their entire approach. The Two of Wands represents strategic planning, bold decisions, and the courage to step into new territory. This person is standing at the edge of familiar ground, and they are choosing to leap forward. The offer being prepared for you is not improvised. It has been thought through with remarkable care. They considered every angle, every possible response, and they built contingencies for each scenario that could unfold. The card tells me they hold the world in their hands, and you sit directly at its center. Logistics are being arranged, timing is being measured, and the delivery of this offer is being perfected. Nothing about their approach is left to chance. Every detail has been selected to make an impression. Obstacles between you are being cleared deliberately, removing anything that could delay or complicate the arrival. A decision was already locked in firmly, and now execution is the only focus remaining on their mind. The strategy is airtight, the vision is sharp, and every piece of the plan was placed with purpose. Nothing they do from this moment forward is accidental, and the precision behind it speaks volumes about intent. Conversations with trusted confidants have already happened, and advice was sought to ensure the approach lands. Questions about you were asked to mutual connections, gathering insight, making certain the presentation is flawless. Resources are being redirected, time carved out carefully, and availability restructured to accommodate your presence in full. The planning phase is nearly complete, and what remains now is the final step of showing up. Their calendar has shifted, priorities have realigned, and the gap between intention and action has fully closed. Readiness is no longer approaching, it has arrived, and the cards confirm the preparation is thorough. The next card is the Chariot, and this is the most powerful forward momentum in the entire deck. The Chariot does not pause, does not hesitate, and does not ask for permission before it moves. A locked target is driving them forward, and the speed at which they approach is truly remarkable. Obstacles that once stood between you have been identified, confronted, and removed with focused determination entirely. Whether it was distance, timing, or circumstance that blocked the path, each barrier has been deliberately dismantled. Movement toward you carries the confidence of total certainty, the posture of a decision already made. The Chariot tells me the approach will not be timid, tentative, or wrapped in uncertainty of any kind. Expect directness, expect clarity, and expect a presentation that leaves absolutely no room for misunderstanding. Arrival is being orchestrated with everything organized, every word selected, and every gesture intentional down to detail. Full command of their direction defines this energy, and that direction is unmistakably and completely pointed at you. The velocity of their approach matches the certainty behind it, and both are accelerating with every passing hour. Momentum is building rapidly, and the timeline for this offer reaching you is shorter than you expect. The window between now and contact is narrow, and the cards suggest it collapses within days, not weeks. Preparation has reached its peak, and the only remaining variable is the moment they choose to deliver. Discipline backs every action they take from here, and nothing about the approach feels half-measured or rushed. The cards confirm that what approaches you is not a possibility. It is an inevitability already in motion. The offer is packaged, the courage is gathered, and the final stretch is exactly where they stand today. Delay is no longer entertained. Urgency fuels the next step, and everything prepared is about to reach you. What lands at your doorstep will carry the full weight of their conviction, and the cards guarantee it. Okay, let us go ahead and dive into this because what hides beneath the surface is breathtaking. Confessions are trapped behind their composure, declarations that would change everything if you heard them. The things they withhold are not casual admissions. They carry the weight of permanence and total surrender. Behind every calculated gesture lives a vulnerability so raw it startles them when it surfaces privately. Truths get rehearsed in solitude, words their pride will not permit them to speak in your presence. What they guard most carefully is not a secret, it is the sheer magnitude of what they feel. Naming it fully would mean surrendering every wall they constructed, and that terrifies them beyond measure. Our first card is the Lovers, and this reveals the confession sitting at the absolute core. The Lovers does not represent casual attraction. It represents a soul-level choice that alters everything. The hidden truth is this: they chose you above every other possibility, and that choice was irreversible. No alternative came close, no distraction held their attention, and no substitute filled your absence adequately. The Lovers confirms the confession they cannot voice, that you are the only option that ever existed. Every other path was eliminated quietly, without fanfare, and without revealing that the door was permanently shut. Their private admission, unspoken and absolute, is that commitment was decided long before any offer formed. Visions of mornings beside you, ordinary routines shared together, mundane moments made sacred, fill their quietest hours. They fantasize not about grand gestures, but about the stillness of belonging to you without reservation. The confession buried deepest, the one they protect, is that they already consider themselves entirely yours. Ownership lives in their heart without permission, and the weight of that unspoken claim haunts every exchange. Choosing you was the easiest decision they have ever faced, and nothing in their world competes with it. The vulnerability behind that admission is staggering, because rejection from you would dismantle them beyond repair. Imagining a future without you in it physically nauseates them, and that visceral response tells the full story. Their fear is not hearing you say no. It is you never knowing how completely they already chose. The next card is the Queen of Cups, and this unlocks what they protect above everything else. The Queen of Cups holds intuitive devotion, emotional intelligence, and a nurturing love asking for nothing. Hidden beneath is tenderness so overwhelming, they fear it would frighten you if fully revealed today. The confession here is that they study you, every shift in mood, every subtle change in tone. Patterns get memorized without being asked, cataloging what brings you peace and what quietly causes you pain. The Queen of Cups confirms they began nurturing you in silence, without your awareness or invitation. Meals imagined for you, spaces mentally rearranged to fit your presence, none of it was ever spoken. A life was being designed around you in their mind, furnished with care you have not yet seen. Their hidden desire is to be the safest place you have ever known, and that ambition drives all. Holding the parts of you that others overlooked, the fragile edges you protect, is what they crave most. Tears fall privately when they think about what they want to offer, and those tears are genuine. Gratitude lives beneath every confession. Gratitude that you exist, that your paths crossed, that timing aligned perfectly. Your presence in their life feels like a gift they did not earn, and that humility is genuine. The desire beneath every hidden word is permanence, exclusivity, and the sacred privilege of earning your trust. No portion of you would be rejected, no flaw scrutinized, and no chapter of your past weaponized. Whispering across a pillow that you are safe, that you are chosen, is the vision they protect most. The weight of it is not complicated. It is overwhelming in totality, and aimed entirely at you. Every guarded glance, every rehearsed sentence that never left their lips, all of it points to one truth. Devotion beyond what language can capture lives inside them, and silence became their only way to hold it. The vastness of what they feel cannot fit into sentences, so they carry it quietly and completely. What hides behind the offer is not strategy. It is a love so consuming it left them speechless. Now, let us close this reading with what the near future holds, because it is extraordinary. Our first card is the World, and this is the most complete card in the entire deck. The World represents full circle completion, destiny fulfilled, and the arrival of everything you awaited. What approaches you is not partial, it is the whole picture, delivered with divine precision and timing. The near future holds a moment where every piece falls into place, and you will feel it deeply. The World confirms the offer reaching you, beautifully, completes a cycle that began long before you noticed. Doors sealed shut are swinging wide open, and the path forward is bathed in golden and radiant light. Within the coming weeks, a shift arrives that permanently elevates where you stand, in love and life. The transformation approaching is not subtle. It is the kind of change you will remember for years. Everything aligning in your favor right now was set in motion by forces far greater than chance. Then we have the Four of Wands, and this seals the near future with celebration and union. The Four of Wands is homecoming, the energy of two lives merging into shared and sacred space. What forms ahead is not temporary. It is the foundation of something built to last without question. Mutual recognition is approaching, a moment where both of you stand face to face in full alignment. Celebration is not distant, it is forming now, and the cards confirm you will feel its warmth soon. Here is my advice for you, because how you receive this blessing matters more than you realize. Stay open, stay grounded, and allow yourself to accept what is offered without questioning your worthiness. You spent too long convincing yourself that good things require suffering first, and that belief ends today. When the offer arrives, receive it with the grace and dignity that carried you through the waiting. Do not shrink to make their generosity feel comfortable. Stand tall and accept it with open arms. Trust the timing, trust the cards, and above all, trust that you were chosen for a real reason. Your only task now is to remain in the vibration of receiving, not chasing and not doubting. The patience you practiced was never wasted. It was preparation. And now, harvest season has officially begun. You earned this through every quiet